Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for tuning in to the video today. Really appreciate it. Apologies again. We did not have a live stream today. When I woke up, I was just completely exhausted. I am still experiencing the effects of the back-to-back 7-hour live streams. Really did get me quite exhausted. I know some people were saying in the comments like, "Oh, dude, what? It's just a lot. You're just sitting down talking. It can't be that tiring." But I mean, you got to ask some other people in the community about doing a live stream. It can get very exhausting after about an hour or so. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into what we want to talk about today. Now, we do know the big news that came out last night was MoneyTap is now officially live across 3 banks and is using Xcurrent for domestic payments in Japan. Now, although the news is big, I don't think the community is kind of really too excited about it because, again, it is using Xcurrent, which right now doesn't use XRP unless you're like going through Multihop and whatnot. But I don't think MoneyTap is going to stay on Xcurrent. I'm going to tell you guys why. And we're actually going to bring back a video from back in January at all-time high where it provides more insight as to how XRP and XRP could come into play into MoneyTap in the future. Now, the first thing that kind of sparked my interest in maybe this will actually utilize XRP one day is that on the MoneyTap official website, if you translate it, it says MoneyTap is a new bank experience application provided from the Consortium for Domestic and Foreign Exchange. So that the 61 Japan Bank Consortium with Ripple, it is not just a domestic consortium. They actually have members from Korea and Thailand, and they're not just focused on domestic payments, but they are also focused on cross-border payments as well. Remember, SBI is actually partnered with MoneyGram right now, and they're actually working together on a little remittance project. So although MoneyTap right now, it's just for domestic use, I believe in the future it is going to expand. It's going to expand to global corridors, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to elaborate on that right now. So if we do bring up the video back in January, back when I had the long hair, rest in peace long hair, in this video I cover an article from Korea called Chosen Biz, and I was trying my hardest to really get the article back, like actually on my screen, but I just absolutely could not find it. But anyways, in this video, I actually do translate on Google Translate. And it pretty much says, what I want you guys to really hear, is that according to the SBI Group in Worry Bank on January 1st, so back then in January, there was actually a trial that was conducted, and it was a cross-border trial. It was not a domestic trial, but it was a cross-border trial with the Japan Bank Consortium. And it says, according to the SBI Group and Worry Bank on January 1st, there are about 60 Japanese banks participating in the remittance test using this blockchain technology, Ripple. Among them, 37 banks participated in the overseas remittance test that Worry Bank participated in, which is based out of Korea. And it says the Ripple network was well laid out in Japan, so Japanese banks were highly involved in the test. Non-Japanese banks includes Worry Bank, again Korea, Shinhan Bank, another big bank in Korea, and CM Commercial Bank in Thailand. So we do actually have some Japanese bank consortium members who are actually not from Japan. So we have some possibilities right there for setting up some corridors through XRapid. And it says, in addition to Worry Bank, 2 or 3 Japanese commercial banks and the Japanese internet banking banks are positively considering introducing the technology into practice, which is what we are seeing as of yesterday, which is MoneyTap now being live in Japan. So right here, 37 banks participated in an overseas remittance test. So not domestic, but an overseas remittance test. But right now, MoneyTap is just going through Xcurrent domestically. You can see here it was announced last night. And actually, get this. Listen to this as well. Right now, MoneyTap is only on 3 banks, but the actual plan is from Cointelegraph. It says 3 of the banks in the consortium, SBI Net, Sumishin Bank, Segura Bank, and Rezona Bank, will begin using the app this coming fall, which is they're now using it. While the rest of the banks will join in gradually over time. MoneyTap will allow users to make purchases 24 hours a day, every day of the week. So the thing is, right now, you guys might think, hey, it's just 3 banks, not a big deal. But they've actually confirmed over time that it's going to be expanded to the rest of the consortium. And the rest of the consortium is not all Japanese banks. So we have some serious capabilities there for actually having XRapid being implemented. And that's kind of the point of today's video. I wanted to bring back that test from January because, MoneyTap, yeah, it's going to be expanded. Gradually throughout the rest of the consortium, but I found it very interesting that I remembered today that the rest of the consortium does not consist of all Japanese banks. We got banks in Korea and Thailand. So right now, with MoneyTap just being rolled out, and as they gradually put more and more banks on over time, I think we are going to see Multihop come into play, because this is where you have the whole consortium connected to Xcurrent, but you got one bank as the hub for the XRapid payments, and now they can, and the rest of the banks in the consortium can route the payments from Xcurrent to XRapid into Thailand or into Korea. So guys, I know this is kind of speculation. It's not 100% fact, but it really captured my interest when the MoneyTap website is saying it's for the consortium for domestic and foreign exchange. And that had me remember this trial back in January where indeed there was a cross-border remittance test. And now MoneyTap is just getting rolled out and it's going to be expanded to the rest of the consortium over time. But again, the rest of the consortium is not all banks from Japan. So we got some huge capabilities there to actually use Multihop, actually utilize XRapid and actually put Multihop into play. And by the way, get this. The CM Commercial Bank, sorry, I did not have this prepared quite yet because this just came into mind. But CM Commercial Bank, who is actually part of this January trial, you can see right here, CM Commercial Bank in Thailand, they were actually trialing this, overseas remittance test with the 37 banks. Now, get this. Again, remember, Multihop does utilize XRapid. Not every single payment on XCurrent goes to XRapid, but they can route XCurrent payments through XRapid through Multihop. And get this, recently it was just announced that the CM Commercial Bank pioneers the RippleNet's Multihop feature. I don't think it says exactly where they're going to be piloting the Multihop feature, but it's very interesting to know that they are actually a part of the Japan Bank Consortium, which actually did have 37 banks participate in the overseas remittance, and CM Commercial Bank was included within that, as well as now MoneyTap is now going to expand to the rest of the consortium gradually. And now all of a sudden, just a week ago, we get news that CM Commercial Bank is pioneering the Multihop feature. So it almost seems like, if you read between the lines, what's going on here is that there already is a corridor set up with Thailand and Japan, but now with Multihop, they can have all of the banks in Japan connected to Xcurrent, route those payments through one XRapid bank in Japan, and route that payment into Thailand, and then vice versa with Thailand payments coming into Japan. So very interesting stuff, guys. I know maybe a little bit hard to keep up, but pretty interesting ties there. So basically, the kind of whole point of this video is I don't think MoneyTap is going to stay on Xcurrent, and I think very well MoneyTap will utilize the Multihop feature. Hence, one of the members of the Japan Bank Consortium is pioneering the feature, and they do have a corridors established with Japan. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Check links in the description if you want to support the channel. And turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video or a stream. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. The stream and video schedule will continue as normal tomorrow. So again, guys, MoneyTap, I keep getting those mixed up. MoneyTap is starting on Xcurrent now, but I do believe it will expand into XRapid and Multihop in the future as more and more banks come on. And it's really cool to know that right now, there's only 3 banks right now on MoneyTap, but it's going to expand to 61 banks. And that consortium actually accounts for 80% of the banking assets in Japan. So it is bound for the rest of the banks that are not in that consortium to follow. And the consortium could grow to where the entire country of Japan is connected to the RippleNet and can route payments through XRapid, through Multihop. Seriously, guys, exciting stuff. We are living in very exciting times, especially if you're invested in XRP. So, thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next one.